spring of 1922, on a remote farmstead in Bavaria, something was wrong. The Hinterkaifeck farm was isolated, surrounded by dense woods. 6 months earlier, their previous maid had fled in terror, claiming the house was haunted. She heard voices. She felt a presence. The Gruber family laughed it off, until the snow began to speak. A few days before the end, Andreas Gruber found something that chilled his blood. In the fresh morning snow, there were footprints. They started at the edge of the forest and led directly to the farmhouse. But there were no return tracks. Someone had entered, but they never left. Then things got stranger. An unfamiliar newspaper appeared on the porch. A set of keys vanished. And at night, Andreas heard heavy, rhythmic footsteps echoing from the attic. When he searched with his lantern, the attic was empty, or so he thought. On the night of March 31st, the trap was set. One by one, starting with Victoria and then her elderly parents, the family members were lured into the barn. We don't know how. Maybe a strange noise, a cry for help. In the darkness, they were met with a Reutower, a heavy pickaxe. Each one was killed with a single professional strike to the head. The youngest, 2-year-old Joseph, was murdered in his crib. The newest maid, who had arrived only hours before, never even had a chance to unpack. But here's the most disturbing part. The family was dead, but the farm stayed alive. For the next 3 days, neighbors saw smoke rising from the chimney. The cattle were fed, the dog was tied up and cared for. Someone was eating the family's food, sleeping in their beds, and keeping the fire warm, while 6 corpses lay cold in the barn. The killer wasn't in a rush to leave. He was at home. When the bodies were finally discovered, the investigation was a nightmare. Over 100 suspects were questioned. Neighbors, ex-lovers, even a man believed to have died in World War I, but no one was ever caught. To this day, the motive remains a mystery. Was it greed, revenge, or pure senseless evil? The Hinterkaifeck farm was demolished a year later, but some say the footsteps in the attic can still be heard in the Bavarian winds.